Hi, my name is Zachary White, and today I'll be talking about sustainable tiny homes. So, before we get into the solution, we really have to look at the problem that homeowners and buyers are facing and will continue to face. Just in the state of California, houses have risen by 6% in cost within the last year and continue to rise. If you look at news outlets and different media companies, they'll say the house median cost is 650,000 to 800,000 at the upper end. Our graph also shows that, which is very interesting considering just a decade ago, according to our graph, houses only cost around $400,000. With this increase showing no sign of stopping, it's a real necessity to find a solution. And there's so many unused resources when considering houses right now. Just look at the hexagon as an example. We're only using a small fraction of the possible technologies that we could be using. And since power generation is a massive environmental and often financial concern for people, it will definitely need to be part of the solution. When I was designing and coming up with this concept, I had a vision of what I thought it should be and what I wanted it to be. But the entirety of this concept encircles being smaller, more affordable, and greater independence for residents than standard housing. With housing changing as we advance in green technologies, tiny homes have really gone unnoticed, according to a survey I took. However, that same survey also showed that people were ready for it. We just need to get it out in the public domain. So in this project, it's also my goal to help people acknowledge and see it as a way to live. So the design has many highlights, but here are a few of them. So the design highlights a cabin with enough room for 4 people or 2 people with a lot of extra space. It also includes a sun deck, plenty of natural light, and since it's based on a pre-existing model, it also means that it will already have all the things set up for us adapting in technologies, which in this instance are a Neomai M turbine, the EcoDomio toilet, and an All-Star or solar kit. And the real interesting things about these is you can generate your own power, and with the EcoDomio toilet, you can reduce your water usage and use the waste for whatever you want, whether it's farming or any other enterprises. This also has the benefit of only being $160,400, excluding tax. Now, if you were to buy, let's say, a $650,000 house, that would be $489,600 more, and you wouldn't get the same benefits. And it can still support 4 people. This is designed to be easily integrated for the technologies I've discussed, and it also has far more independence for residents. So these images are of a 3D model I created. It showcases the interior as laid out on the Wheelhouse website. It also includes my EcoDomio toilet design, though. That was part of the design. These images show the exterior and the incorporation of the Neomai M turbine and the solar kit, which show just how easy it would be to integrate the technologies into this design. Still not convinced? Let's take a look at the benefits. This cabin is more of an open concept with lots of light and a deck. These are not only common features that make a home feel larger, but are common in large houses. And since it has a more sleek design that would be at home in more expensive cabins, you really get to feel the extra bit of luxury in the design, which normally most people can't afford to buy an entire extra cabin, but you get to live it in this instance. With less water usage and supplying its own power, while it isn't completely independent, it's far more independent and more sustainable. You also lower your environmental impacts, i.e. your CO2 output. and you get to support green and sustainable tech companies. It's a new way of living, and I think it'll have a great benefit to people if they just try it out. All of this, and you get to live in a beautiful, affordable, sustainable tiny home. The purpose of this project has been to show you that if you set your mind to it, you can really integrate sustainable technologies and living without sacrificing comfort. And I hope it encourages you to think about the many possibilities and know that it isn't just limited to this. Thank you for listening.